everybody, my name is Becca of FishingWithBecca. Today on Tune Up Tuesday, we're going to be talking about the good old drop shot that I got rigged up right here. This isn't normally what you'll see when it's a drop shot. It'll be nose tipped right here, but this is what we call one of the Texas rig style drop shot, which is what I'm using out here in Texas in this brutal heat. You can fish this in really, like, I would say roughly 5 feet to as deep as you can really get at the body of water. Heavier weight for deeper water, which is what we're doing right now. We're fishing 23 feet of water, so we got a pretty heavy weight right here. All I'm doing is I'm casting it out, slowly dragging it, and every so often I'll give it a little bit of a pop, but nothing too crazy. Something really subtle like this can get those bass munching even if they're suspended. Usually you'll be using a lighter setup. Some people will throw it on a bait caster, but the traditional way to do it is going to be on a light spinning combo, just like we have right here. 20-pound braid, no more than like 10-pound test fluorocarbon is really needed for this. It's going to be really light setup. It's finesse fishing at its finest. Smallmouth, largemouth, they just love this thing. You can't get enough of it. I'm going to show you guys quickly just how I cast this thing out and work it, just to give you guys a little bit of a perspective. Cast it out pretty much as far as you can get it, at least in the scenario that we're in right now. I'll let that sink, and once it hits the bottom, I'm going to crank in my slack. You want to keep your line tight the entire time you're fishing that drop shot. No slack line. You want to be able to feel it and make sure you're in contact with the ground at all times. So I'm cranking it a little bit. My line's tight. I'm kind of just dragging it just like so. And then after probably like 3 to 4 drags, I'll give it a pop. And that little pop can just mean the difference of the world, and it'll just get those bass's attention right away. It's a great high pressure technique, and it doesn't really matter your skill level of bass fishing. It's definitely a technique that everyone out there can use. If you guys want to learn more about it, you can head over to OkumaFishingUSA.com to learn more tricks and tips.